Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Beth and this is Bizzy B Stitches. It's been a while. I've been away for quite a while. It's been a hectic summer. I have some big news that if you don't follow me on Instagram, you might not have seen. I got engaged. I got engaged in July, and as a result, the rest of the summer has just been kind of chaos, but good, extremely good chaos. So I am extremely happy, and I'm hoping that the chaos will die down a little bit in the next month or two because next week we are going to tour venues. We're not getting married where we live, so we're going on a trip to tour some venues, and then once we do that we can set a date, and then everything else will be a little bit less stressful after that. But I could not be happier. But sorry for the absence. I have been still stitching tons. I had a dry spell of stitching for a little while there, but for the most part I've been stitching quite a lot. I'm going to show you the things that got a decent enough amount of progress that you'll be able to tell from last time. And I'm going to show you a little bit of haul that I got at Galleria, because I got to go to Galleria, which was amazing. And then the rest of the haul, most of my haul is charts, because it almost always is, and like clubs that I'm in, which you've probably seen other Flosstubers show, so I'm not going to show those. But my charts haul, all of that is going to sit on the back burner for just a short period of time, because I'm going to start a series on this channel doing a stash dive, and I'm going to go through my stash in categories. I've already broken out what those are going to be and a schedule for them, so I'm really looking forward to that. I know I've had a lot of people ask me over the last year or so about the way that I organize my stash. I organize it digitally, and I've had a lot of questions about it, and so I want to use this as an opportunity to show you how I organize my stash and also show you what I have. So any charts that I've purchased in the last few months, I'll just be showing you during that. But I do have a few other goodies for you. But before I jump into stitching, I do want to do a little bit of a recap of Galleria, because I started this channel right before Galleria 2 years ago. Galleria 2019, that was the last time that Galleria happened. And I started my channel right before I went, and then like my first video or two, I showed stuff that I got and talked about my experience and all of that. So I can't believe that that was 2 years ago. Time does not feel real. But I had a totally different experience this time at Galleria, because I was actually meeting people there that I already knew. I met new people too, and that was awesome. But I spent most of my time at Galleria hanging out with my friends that I only get to see on the internet. Most of them I had never met in person before. I stitch with a group of folks that I met at the virtual Show Me retreat in 2020, right when the pandemic was starting. And we loved talking to each other so much that we started a group where we talk to each other every week. And most of those people I had never actually got to meet in person. So now I've met them, almost all of them. Still holding out for one of my friends who wasn't able to join us in Galleria, but I just can't even put into words how meaningful that was to me, to get to meet them in person, to hang out, to stitch with them, to stay up late laughing until my stomach hurt. And so like what a dramatic difference that made in my Galleria experience from the first time that I went, where I kind of felt excluded and I didn't know anyone and I didn't really feel like I fit in, and I thought maybe I would never go to that kind of thing ever again. But at that Galleria is where I met Laura Landis of the Pattern Queens and of the Black Needle Society and Love You More, and she's the one who got me to go to the Show Me retreat, and without her I would not have this wonderful group of friends. So thank you, Laura, and I had such an amazing time at Galleria. I really hope that next time we don't have to do it with masks on. That would be really great. I really hope that by the time I'm getting married next year, that we don't have to be dealing with masks and stuff, but we'll see. We will see. All right, let's jump right into the stitching because I can't wait to show you some really awesome stuff. All right, starting off with finishes. These are not gonna be in any particular order because I cannot possibly wait to show this to you in the order that it goes, because I finished my piano. Oh my God, look at it. It's so great. So I started this piece in February of 2019 and I finished it at Galleria. If you don't follow me on Instagram or didn't see the post, I'll link my Instagram in the description below. But I posted a video on Instagram of me putting in the final stitches and my my group of friends cheering for me in the atrium of the hotel. Man, this was so amazing to finish. This is by far like the most complicated project that I've completed. It's got an absurd amount of confetti. Let me show you the back. You can see how much confetti there is in there. And so I stitched this for 25/7. That is where you stitch 25 stitches or 25 minutes every single day. I didn't actually stitch on this every single day, but I stitched on this many of the days that I was doing 25/7. And I tried to stay around 25 or 30 minutes so that I could actually see how long it would take me to do that. I haven't like gone through and done all the calculations of that yet, but I'm so thrilled and proud that this piece is done. And it was really cool to be finishing it at Galleria because this piece is particularly awesome when you stand a little bit back from it. When you look at it really close, you can see it's got like really strange colors in it. But when you hold it back like this, it all just blends together and looks amazing. So I've been looking at it like inches from my eyes for so long that it like still looks kind of strange to me. But when people were walking past at Galleria, all they could see was how cool it looks from like back here. And so people were telling me like, you can't see them, but you have people passing behind you who are walking by just like, so that felt really cool. I actually heard that there were people, so the hotel that Galleria is held in has like an atrium area, and then the like where the shops are like in a rectangle with balconies that look down into the atrium. And so there were people who were standing up on the 4th floor going to shops who could look down into the atrium and were seeing me stitch on this. And there were a few people who came downstairs specifically to look at it. So that made me feel really special and cool. And then just to get the finish while I was there was just, okay, I'm gonna stop gushing about this now, but I cannot wait to have this framed. All right, my next finish I finished this a few weeks ago. And this is Patriotic by Bizzy Stitch, I believe. And I just love her so much. I started her a little while ago, but I picked her back up again during the Olympics because I wanted to stitch on something patriotic. I absolutely love the Olympics, and so I wanted to feel like I was stitching something on theme. I mean, I get way more patriotic about the Olympics than I do for anything else. Not for 4th of July, not for Memorial Day, not for anything else. But, so I had an absolute blast stitching her, and I think she looks amazing. And this like dappled blue, I don't know how well you can tell, this like dappled blue fabric that I have. This came from Lakeside Needlecraft, and it's a printed fabric. It's an even weave. The fabric is called Granite. This is exclusive to Lakeside Needlecraft. They're a UK shop. And I just love her so much. I stitched her pretty monogamously in July. Except for Frogwarts. Which I'm not going to show here because I've already showed it on Instagram. And that's over in my brain. Okay. So the next finish I'm going to show is I Forget the Rest by Lindy Stitches. Here it is. I just finished this the other day. And I am so pleased with this finish. I did this on the called for fabric. I believe it is Tarnish. And I just love this so much. I stitched this as sort of an anniversary piece for me and my fiance. We are going to celebrate our 10-year anniversary next month. And so I really wanted to have this finished before then. The fabric is like really dulling down in the camera. It's a little bit of a brighter blue than it's showing. But anyway, so this piece just has a little bit of an extra specialness to me after quarantine because he and I were together, and that really made everything kind of okay. I mean, it wasn't okay, but it made it way more okay than it would have otherwise been. And so this piece is just really special to me. So now the goal, since I've got it done with over a month to spare before our anniversary, now the goal is to try and get that framed before our anniversary so I can get it hung up on the wall to celebrate. All right, I've got one more little finish to show you, and this is Moonlit Owl by Mill Hill. And this was a start and a finish. It was super small and super fast, but I think he looks so cool. I really, really like him. So I started him in August, I think, maybe. And I worked on him on the plane, on a trip, and yeah, I really like him. Happy with that finish. Okay, so those were all my finishes. Now I'm gonna show you whips. My first whip is kind of a mini finish because I got a page finish. This is Huckleberry Farm by The Blue Flower. I'm stitching it on the called for Picture This Plus shale. I'm stitching it on 40 count. And there it is, the first page. I just think it looks so fantastic. I die for these colors. They're so amazing. And this was a lot of stitching. I'm hoping to get a second page finish done this year. At least that's what my WIPGO goals tell me. But maybe it's a little, maybe the color will be a little better on this side, closer to the window. I'm not sitting at my normal desk because the sun is coming through the blinds right now and will put a bunch of lines on my face. Yeah, but maybe that's a little bit better with the color. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. And I decided to pull that out for Sampler September because I don't have a lot of samplers and I wanted to feel included. So I stitched on that pretty monogamously through September and got a page finish done. I really had only the top corner border started. So most of that was done in September. The next whip I have to show you is in my Q-snap, and I'm not gonna take it out. But this is my new 25/7. Whoops, I'm making a mess. This is my new 25/7 after I finished piano. And this is a piece that I am stitching as a gift for my grandmother. She absolutely loves butterflies. And so I'm stitching this for her, and I really want to get it done. Her birthday is in January, and I think that's a very reasonable goal. So this is it. This is by a Russian designer on Etsy. Let me see if I can find the name of the designer real quick while I'm sitting here. Nope, I don't have it in front of my face. I'll put it on the screen if I remember. So this is just my needle minder. But there's another butterfly that I have done up here. And then there are, this butterfly, finishing this one will get me about halfway done. And then there are 6 more butterflies to do. So it looks like my pace is a little over a week per butterfly. So I should have no problem getting this done by January if I stick with stitching on this almost every day. So really, really enjoying that. Let me show you the one that I'm currently stitching. And hopefully next time I show this to you, the Q-snap will be moved and you can see more of what's up top. And then finally, I have some Halloween. I'm not really a Halloween person. I don't hate Halloween. It's just not really my thing. But I always like to stitch something Halloween related. So I am working on, this is Happy Jack by Whistle Stop Stitcher. And when I started this yesterday, when I pulled this out yesterday, I just had this top border and the hat done. So making good progress. This is really small, so I'm hoping to have this done in the next couple of days. That's all my stitching I have to show you. I've done a lot of monogamous stitching or semi-monogamous stitching over the last few months, and so I don't have nearly as many projects to show you as I usually do. So yeah, it just because I've been so busy, it's been way easier to just have a project out, and I've already got myself mentally oriented to that project. I've already got all the materials out and situated, and so it's just been easier to keep picking up the same project over and over again. So I don't know if I will stick with that sort of pattern moving forward, but at the moment it's working for me, so why stop doing it? So let me reorganize my stuff and then I will show you some haul. The first thing I want to show you is something that I've had for a little while and I cannot wait to show it to you. This is an iPad stand or a pattern stand or whatever you want stand. This is made by Stacy Stitches on Etsy. let me just double check that that's actually her Etsy name, because I absolutely want you to go out and check out her stuff because she's amazing. Stacy Stitches Studio on Etsy. So her husband does the woodworking, and Stacy is fantastic. You should go check out her Flosstube as well. But this stand is so well made. It's so sturdy, and she can engrave it. And so she engraved it with my, I don't know if you can see, but she engraved it with my Flosstube name and a little bee. And I just think that's so cute. So thank you so much, Stacy. I absolutely love this. I use this all the time. I love that it's got the cord holes so that you can put a charger through. And this is just, it's so well made, so sturdy, so awesome, and absolutely beautiful. And then also from Stacy, I got, this is a newer product that she's carrying. This is a floss winder. And this is for like being able to have a bunch of lengths of thread cut and they'll all be the same length. There are lots of tutorials for how to use these on the internet. I first saw these shown on Brenda and the Cereal Starter. They showed how to use one. And I love it so much. Stacy sells a 9-inch and a 12-inch, I think. And so the 9-inch will make 18-inch lengths. And 18-inch lengths are really good for me when I'm doing black work or backstitch, or I'm using like a weak style work, so like a variegated that I want, that I'm not gonna fold the lengths over, but that I still need to cut. This 9-inch is really good for that, but it's way too small for, for what I usually use, like DMC, just fold it over, because I loop start. And so I'm having her custom make, and I believe anybody can do this, just message her through Etsy. She's custom making me a longer one so that I can have 18 inches of floss, but folded over. So it'll be twice as big as this one. So that's probably my most exciting haul to show you. Ooh, I also have this really exciting one too. My friend Connie from Count Twice, Stitch Once, I got to see her at Galleria. She is part of the group that I chat with regularly, and she does all sorts of like really cool beading and stuff, and she makes scissor fobs and zipper pulls and all sorts of really fantastic things, and she made me the super cool pumpkin guy. I can't get over how cute he is. And I don't know if she intended this to be a scissor fob, but it's a little big for me for a scissor fob. So I will probably just hang this in my stitchy space so that I can enjoy him all season long. Look how fantastic he is. I just can't get over how cute. So thank you so much, Connie. All right, what's next? Let me show you some older haul, and then I'll show you some stuff that I bought at Galleria. So I have from Nerdy Needle Design Co. on Etsy. I bought some needle minders. Let me pull them out of the bag so that you can see them better. I bought these quite a while ago, but they're really cool, and so I still want to show them to you. So, of course, like once I started shopping in her shop, I couldn't just like buy one. So we've got a Ruth Bader Ginsburg that says, "Speak your mind even if your voice shakes." We have a Live Long and Prosper. And It's My Turn to Take a Selfish from Schitt's Creek. And I just love wooden needle minders. I love the way that they hold my needle. They just are my favorite kind of needle minder. So then I got Here Comes the Sun. And this will be really fun to put on the Beatles pieces that I have from Blackbird Designs. I have Yellow Submarine started, but only just barely. So that's gonna go on there. And then I have this really cool, like, resin layered Star Trek one. You can see it's kind of thick and it's got like flowers and glitter in there. It's just so pretty. Actually, this is why I went to the shop. Athena showed them to me and I immediately had to go buy one. And then of course I bought a bunch of other things. And then finally from that shop, there's this really cool, like, make your own rainbow needle minder. So you like stitch through the holes, and so you can do whatever you want with this. And then she included the magnet that you can glue on there. And there's a whole page of instructions to help me know how to do this. But I just thought that was really cool. I haven't decided what colors I'm gonna use for my rainbow yet. Maybe I'll do like a pretty variegated or something, I don't know. But I just really like that. And then another needle minder I got, this is from Joseph's Workshop. I bought a bunch of kits through there. I'll be showing those in my stash dive later. But I got a needle minder as well. And it's just cute little fall leaves and acorns and very me, very in season right now. So just wanted to show that to you. Can't wait to find a project to put that on. All right, next we have some finished embroidery pieces. I don't know why I've been super into finished embroidery pieces lately, but I just keep seeing them and I keep wanting them, so I keep buying them. So this is one that I bought at the farmer's market near where I live. This was done by Allen Avenue Stitches, and they are Allen Ave Stitches on Instagram. And it's really small and simple, and it just made me smile. I just really like it. And I am gonna make it, I am. And then, it doesn't have the shop on the tag here, but I'm going to put the shop on the screen here, assuming I can find it. I bought this from a seller in Australia, I believe, on Etsy, and I fell in love with it the minute I saw it. Can you see all the texture in there? Oh, so fantastic. I love it so much. All right, one other thing before I jump into Galleria is this is more of a functional piece of haul, but I bought some comic book boards and pins because I finally broke down and I started organizing my fabric the way that Steel City Stitchers showed in their tutorial. I really like, you can probably see like right there are the drawers that I store my fabric in now. And I love those drawers, but they aren't cutting it anymore. I have too much fabric and they don't fit, and I don't want to buy another set of drawers. So I'm finally doing this because it'll grow and shrink with the size of my stash way easier. So I am only about a quarter of the way through boarding my stash, but I am really enjoying doing that, and I think it'll be way easier for me to really see everything that I have, because you know, when it's stored you can see it like this, and so because I have ADHD it really helps me to be able to see everything visually that I have. That's like the main theme of my stash drive series, is like I need to be able to see my stash so that I don't forget what I have. And so that is really gonna help me keep track of all the fabric I have and be able to pick out what will work for different projects. So loving that. All right, next, I bought a couple pairs of scissors on Etsy. I don't know why I feel like I keep needing scissors because I have plenty already, but they just speak to me, so I buy them. These are owl eye scissors. And I don't think they're still available in the shop, but if they are, I'll put the shop name on the screen. But I just think those are so cool. And they've got like a nice little short blade. And then I bought these scissors, and honestly when I bought them I had absolutely no idea they were this big. They're so big and I'm still getting used to them. I don't know if I love how big they are, but they're very cute because they're squirrels. But you can see how big they are compared to the owl eye ones. These are much more the size that I prefer. These are gigantic. But they're just so cute. And also with these, I got a scissor fob that, because these are so big, it's just too heavy, but I'll put these on a different pair of scissors or on a zipper pull or something. But this is the scissor fob that I got. It's got a little acorn at the bottom, and it's got these little like clay leaves and a little owl and pine cone charm there. It's very, very cute. And finally, we have some haul from Galleria to show you. So I got the Galleria membership because it took some money off of signing up for classes. I did take a few classes, and I'll show what I got to take home from them in my stash dives. But I took the sampler lecture class, and I took the Hardanger class. And the Hardanger class was absolutely fantastic. I'll show some haul from that in just a second. But anyway, so I got the membership because it got me some money off. And with that, I got a set of thread drops. They're wooden, they're really sturdy, and it came with this really cute teapot charm. So I struggle a little bit with things like this because they're like not easy to label and then relabel. So maybe I will label them with like a number, and then I'll include a sheet in my project that has the number and then what's on that number. I don't know. If you have ideas on how to use floss drops like this that don't have an opportunity to label them, let me know, because I really want to use those. So because I loved the Hardanger class so much, I purchased a pair of Hardanger scissors. These are the scissors that she recommended that she absolutely loves, so I bought them. This is sold by J Designs. They're made by some other manufacturer, but Julie is retiring, so I don't know if her shop will go away when she retires or not. But I figured I should probably just go ahead and grab them right now while I could. And then these are also a pair of tweezers that she recommended. And so I got those because when you do the cutting part of Hardanger, you pull the fabric strands out so that you have a hole. And so the tweezers make that really easy. And this is like just a really cute, tiny pair of tweezers that'll be really easy to travel with. And she had these available to just borrow during the class, and I really liked them. So I grabbed a set, and they have a nice little jar that they come in so you don't stab yourself. These are made by Uncle Bill's Silver Gripper, in case you want to get some for yourself. And, oh. And then, also, not that I couldn't just buy this at Joann's, but because I was buying other Hardanger stuff, I figured I'd just grab it. This is just some like button weight thread. This is what it is. And this is used for basting Hardanger. So you just like baste a middle cross so that you know where your middle is and you don't get off, because Hardanger is symmetrical. So if you miscount, then you're super sad and you have to redo everything. So I just grabbed some of that because that's what she recommended using. And then what else did I get from Galleria? Unrelated to Hardanger. I just picked up some really cute leather scissor sheaths. So just grabbed a couple of those because I do have some scissors that didn't come with sheaths. And then I got a travel ort jar. This is what it looks like. And I've got all my orts in there right now. And it packs flat. See that? And all my orts are still in there. And it just packs flat like that. So this is my absolute favorite travel ort solution that I've ever found. I just think that's so clever. I've seen other people have these before, but I'd never seen them sold. So when I saw a shop with them at Galleria, I was like, well, I have to buy that. And it's got pretty sunflowers on it, so of course. That's all my haul. You guys, this was a much shorter video than my normal, which I'm honestly very okay with. I'm not gonna show pins. I might be done showing pins on this channel, I don't know. It just makes my videos really long and I don't know if they're really adding a lot of value to my videos. If you really miss the pins, let me know in the comments below. I'm thinking about starting a pin Instagram specifically to show all my pins off. So that may be coming in the future, I don't know. Also related to my Instagram, I am considering renaming my Instagram to match my Flosstube name. So if you have thoughts, positive or negative about that, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, please look out for my, my new series. I'm hoping to have a video out every month for that. So the first video will be coming out in October. So keep your eyes out for that. I'm so excited to show you all of my stash. And the first video will be autumn and Halloween. So I know how much everybody loves Halloween, and I do have some Halloween in there, even though Halloween is not like my primary. Autumn though is my primary, so we've got a good selection of stuff in that video. I do have some plans though. Let me end with some plans. All right, so I'm gonna keep going on butterflies as my 25/7. So hopefully I'll be working on that every day. And then Happy Jack will be a finish hopefully in the next few days, and you'll see that on my next video. Then I agreed with Melina of Count Twice, Stitch Once, that we're gonna do a start together of Snail Slime by Hands On Designs from Scary Apothecary. So that'll be fun to have some more, I mean, it's not like explicitly Halloween, but it's as Halloween as I like to get. So that'll be some fun holiday stitching. And then I'm gonna pull out Autumn Quakers by Rosewood Manor. I have one page of that done, and I'm hoping to get another page done by the end of the year. And so while it is autumn and I'm feeling into it, I'm gonna pull that out and make some progress on it. That's a really easy travel project, even though it's big. It's got the Valdani floss on little like balls. And so that's actually really easy to just have all that already in the project bag and go. So I have a feeling I'm going to bring that with me on my trip next week. And then also, because it is fall and I want to get some progress done on my fall whips, not that this is explicitly fall, but the colors are so fall that it feels fall to me, is the Pandemic 2020 sampler that I have going by Starseed Girl. So I would love to get some progress in on that, and that just feels so cozy and fall to me with the colors. So I'm gonna make some progress on that as well. That one's not on my whip go board because I started it this year, but I really want to get some decent progress on it by the end of the year. So that's all the plans that I have for now. Obviously, plans are made to be broken, so who knows what I'll actually end up working on, but hopefully that's at least the majority of what I'll be showing you in the next video. And yeah, I'm gonna go off, edit this video so that you can all have something to watch while you wait for my Stash Dive series to premiere. I'll see you all next time. Thanks for sticking with me through my break. And if you're new here, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.